Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Hey everyone, welcome back to Not Your Average Tabletop. I'm Mac.
And I'm Zach.
And today we are doing what, dear?
We are talking about 10 games we want to get off of our shelf of shame, or that we want to play for the first time in 2023.
Yep.
Although you said this was a little difficult. And you've got more games to play than I do.
I was like, we gotta think of a different word, because, want to play, excited to play, that's not where I'm at. I'm not a big, new game girl. I like my
to go
games.
back to the ones
I
you
like
like.
to play the games that I know and that I
That's
like,
fair.
and whatever. And every time we get new games, I'm like, it just puts me further away from playing the games I want to play. Although, on occasion, there is one that will spark some interest and make it into my top 50. So
There you go. You'll have to let us know which one, just based on the covers or whatever, what little you know about, which one you think is most likely on your list to crack your top 50.
Oh boy, okay.
And see if you're right when we get there this year. And if you want to see that, subscribe to the channel so that you get that.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
there might be giveaways associated with that, so
there likely will be.
hit that notification bell. Maybe give us a thumbs up.
Yes.
It's free.
But anyway, for our list,
Yeah.
we didn't put them in any specific order, so it's not like want to play most to least or anything like that. So we need your help down in the comments below on which ones we should play first.
Yeah. What
Which
do
ones
we
should get to
prioritize here?
Right. And some of mine, since mine are all shelf of shame,
Yeah.
pretty much. Some of them are not unboxed yet, so.
Well, you bought them all, so I'd assume that you want to play them all. So.
Yes. But my first one is Imperium Legends. And this one is one that's just been a little daunting to get to the table. I've heard it plays best at either solo or 2 players.
Oh.
So I've wanted to try it solo first and see kind of how that works and then what the difference would be for 2 players. But I think it's just kind of a harder one to get into. But yeah, I'm excited to try this one out, and I'm hopeful that it'll be a solid game. And I know Jesse likes solo games even more than I do. So I'm hoping that I'll like it, and then hopefully he'll like it as well. So then he's got another one to potentially play. But otherwise, the artwork in it is kind of something that brings me in a little bit. So yeah.
What style of game is this?
I think it's a card-driven game. And yeah, I don't really remember. I don't really remember.
It's good enough to
been
buy,
a while.
but now you don't know.
But at the time, I was definitely looking forward to it, and it's been on the shelf of shame for a little while. So
It's been
I'm
on our shelf
excited.
so long that this is what I associate this game with. I'm like, I don't know what this is, but I know that this is for this game.
There we go. But I'm excited to eventually get to it. I think if it was just a bit easier to get into, I would have played it by now. But I think I'm going to have to be in the right mood.
I feel like that one looked easier, so I'm almost made my list.
Oh boy.
But we're going to do Red Cathedral. I just missed out on playing it this year, or last year. It's 2023 now, Michaela. But I just missed out playing it when we went through our alphabet challenge, and you and Jesse liked it a lot, and you kind of talked about maybe I'd like it. I don't really know what the premise of this. I mean, I don't know what the mechanisms or anything in this
Yeah,
game
you got
are.
a rondel going around the outside,
okay.
and then you kind of get resources, and then use those resources to build the cathedral.
Okay.
And yeah, it's just got a lot of neat things going on in it.
Yeah, I would say I picked this one just because I think the Red Cathedral is neat. I'm assuming this is something to do with Russia styled architecture. So I just thought that's unique.
Yeah, and I don't know your whole list, but I would say so far that would be the one I'd most likely want to get back to the table, because me and Jesse just played it that one time and I really enjoyed it and haven't had a chance to get it back to the table.
Well, that was the other reason I put it on, because I figured you guys really liked it. So.
But this next one, we almost got to the table already this year,
yeah.
But we did not.
We played Great Western Trail.
Yes, which is by the same designer, Alexander Pfister. So
and it almost looks like the exact same game.
I think he's got some similar things with this one and Great Western Trail and Boonlake and Maracaibo. So and Maracaibo. I love Maracaibo, and I like Great Western Trail quite a bit as well. I don't know so much your thoughts on it, but I'm just hoping this brings another great experience that maybe does a few other different things. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm hopeful.
Yeah.
And based on your reaction to Great Western Trail, I'm hopeful that you enjoy this one a little bit better than that
I
one.
love Maracaibo. I don't know what it is about that because it's typically not a game that's like for me. Great Western Trail was okay. Like I like the card piece of that, but the rest of it I was kind of like meh about. It's good. I can see what, but this one, the action stuff looks pretty interesting in this one. But you still are kind of, it looks like moving around a board. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. They're crunchy games, that's for sure. They're definitely crunchy.
Yes.
So.
My type of game.
Yes, they are.
And to be fair, they're closer to your type of game than they are to Pepper's.
Yeah.
He doesn't really always tend to like the crunchy games.
No, I don't know what it is. Sometimes a crunchy game will get just be right, and other times it's wrong. All right, Chronicles of Crime is one that I've been wanting to play. The title definitely draws me in, just because I like, true crime and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not like big into it, but it's definitely an interest in solving crimes. I mean, we have like a Sherlock game, and we do exit rooms and stuff like that. So I kind of am thinking like, it must be similar to that. So it's just kind of one that plays on that theme interest for me. You did say it was kind of more cooperative, which I'm like, oh boy about, but I'm interested to see.
Why are you oh boy about that? It's kind of like the Sherlock thing where you're all working together to solve a crime.
See, I don't know what, co-op could be like Desert Island or whatever that game is. What is it?
Forbidden Island.
Yes, thank you. Forbidden Island.
Forbidden Desert, Forbidden Island.
Or it could be
Desert Island.
I just watched the Office episode where they talk about Desert Island, the game. But anyway, or it could be like Deception, Murder. I just don't know what. Co-op covers a lot of things sometimes. So.
It'll be interesting. I played this one a couple of times, but it's been a few years now, so it'll be interesting. I don't know if you'll like it or not. You might. I think you'll like it more than you like most cooperative games. But it'll be interesting. Maybe you'll like it a lot.
Yeah. Who knows?
This one could be in the contention. If you do like it, it could maybe make your top 50, I think. Because I think it's either going to be one you probably almost love, or you're just going to be meh on.
Okay.
If I was guessing.
Yeah. Well, it definitely, like, the box art and everything just really drew me in, so that's why I put it. And it's kind of a little bit shelf of shame because I haven't played it and it's been on the shelf for a while.
It is kind of a shelf of shame one. But the next one is one I got at the Barnes & Noble 50% off sale, and that is Spirit Island. And this is just one that
You've been eyeing it.
I've been eyeing it. It's been in the back of my head for a while, but it is cooperative, which... Like we just learned, you're not always into those, and I know it's a more difficult one. But it is ranked very highly on Board Game Geek. I don't remember if it's in the top 10.
Well, after learning how they rank some of my favorite games, I don't know if I can trust BGG anymore.
Right. Check out our Games We Champion videos so that you can see how she goes off on Board Game Geek rankings.
We don't film multiple videos in one day at all.
No, never. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to this one. I'm just hoping it's not too difficult. That's the only possible negative, but I really want to get this one played, and I'm hopeful that I'll really enjoy it, because I don't know, over the last 2 years or so, I've come around to more cooperative games than I would have before. So I think it is probably the time to try this one out, and I'm just hopeful that, kind of like, I think when I first played Scythe, I was still hesitant, like, oh no, I'm not ready for this, but once I actually played it, I was like, oh, I probably could have played this a while ago.
Yeah.
It's kind of intimidating.
I feel like that happens sometimes, where you think it's going to be worse than it is, but especially for me.
Oh boy.
Alright, my next game is Murano.
I lied, the first one that we're going to play of your list is going to be Murano.
And I accidentally wrote Mandela on my list, but I meant this one.
It's fair.
Whoops. But anyway, I don't know that I have a lot of interest in this game from like what I understand it to be.
It's Ink and Marcus Brand.
I'm sure they're great.
Wow.
Whoever they are.
They made Rajas, the Ganges. They make cool. Exit room games. Okay.
Well then I'm intrigued. But it's Rondell again, I believe. So, and I wouldn't say I'm like a huge fan of that mechanism.
Oh,
So,
you're going to be playing a lot of them.
but Zach really loved this game after playing it. And so I feel like for me, it's like I should prioritize it because it's one that Zach likes to play. And we kind of have this, in our household, it's kind of like, what games do I want to play versus what does Zach want to play? Because I'm not always up for like a 3-hour Maracaibo game. But if this is one, he likes, it is maybe a little longer. But yeah, it's just one that you really liked. And so I have interest in playing it because of that.
Yeah. This one is the first one we'll play out of your list.
Okay. Actually, the first one we've already played is Great Western Trail.
Oh, that's true.
Or I guess that's on the bigger list of... Never mind. Not
That's
this
true.
list.
Then we've got Bitoku.
I almost put this on my list. I didn't, but I almost did because of this little deer guy with a purple beard.
Yeah, I think the artwork's what really drew me in.
Yeah.
This one.
Cool.
We've had this one on the shelf for a while, and I don't remember everything about it, but I know it is another heavy Euro game, which I think is a very a theme in my games. A lot of heavy Euros that I have difficulty getting people to play them.
I can't
so maybe
play,
we take them one a month type
I can't
thing.
Play like heavy Euro game day after day. I cannot do it.
I get it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. The artwork, at least.
It looks good.
The artwork doesn't look like heavy Euro.
No, I
It
almost
looks
put it on
very
my list
enticing.
just because of the artwork.
Yes, but then what did you see? The 120 minutes, and you got scared.
I didn't see that, but now I'm scared.
I don't remember if people have said this is an overly long one, but yeah, the artwork just really looks fantastic.
2 hours, then add another hour
It
to
is.
learn.
That's true.
Oh,
Should be
boy.
pretty. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Got
Okay.
colorful dice in it.
Well, that does sound fun. I'm a sucker for colorful dice. All right. Then I have The King's Dilemma, and this is more of a shelf of shame than anything, but it's been on the shelf because I believe it's a campaign game
I think
style.
so.
And so I think we've just been between our 2020 challenge of 10 by 10 and then our 2022 challenge, or what did we do?
Yeah, 2021 was 10 by 10. 2022
Oh, okay.
was.
Oh, I got that wrong. Okay. Years fly by.
They do.
But between our alphabet one last year, like, we just haven't had a chance, and so I think we just need to get a game group back together to, like, regularly play to do a campaign. So, I think this one just, the box art has always just really intrigued me. The name has always intrigued me. Like, I like this theme of game, and the campaign of it is always really fun. I always have high hopes for campaign games after, like, Clank Legacy and stuff like that. So I don't know what to expect from this game, but I know I'm interested. I know my brother's interested in playing this one, so I feel like we could campaign this one this year or soon.
Yeah, I would agree. It did not make my list, but I was thinking about it.
Shelf of shame.
It is on the shelf of shame. Gotta get played.
Poor King, look at him. He's so stressed out.
Then my next one, another Euro game, Anno 1800.
What does Anno mean?
Is it ship? Shipyard? But no, I think this is based on some video game. I think that originally had it, which I have not played. But this looked like a tech tree-like game where you have to get a certain type of thing in order to kind of upgrade to the next thing and the next thing.
Yeah.
This is another one that was potentially one we were going to play. I think, right? We were looking at this or Boonlake, but then we played Great Western Trail.
Yeah. Good times.
So we'll get one of them played eventually, but
this one looked interesting, though.
Yeah.
I mean, the card placement and stuff, and I think my older brother plays the video game version of it, so he also is super interested in playing this game.
yeah, it's by Martin Wallace, the guy from Brass Birmingham, so it's got to be great.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said that.
No, I think I knew that, and I was initially put off by that.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Brass is not for me. All right.
It's a great game.
My next one is a big boy, and that is Endless Winter. And honestly, I chose this one just because of the artwork. It looks...
Kamiko.
Yeah. It looks so
Me
good.
too.
It looks so fun. I mean, they look a little scary because they're, like, hunting for their life here, it looks like. But I don't know. I just thought it looks cool. They obviously did a ton of artwork on the inside of the box as well. So I'm like, the components got to be great, or
Yeah, great.
all these things. So I'm like just really hopeful that it's good. I have no idea how heavy it is, what it's about, what the game is
It's not
like.
too heavy.
No idea, but it looks really good. And Zach bought like this and I think he has like 2 other little boxes.
Back to the whole thing, all the expansions and all that.
So I'm like, I
Which
guess
I've
we're
not
in
played
it,
with yet,
so I
so.
better learn to play it.
Yes, I only had the chance to play this once. Like you said, with our challenge, we just didn't have time to play a lot of games last year, multiple times.
Not a lot of
So
new
this is
games,
one
yeah.
that I want to get back to.
Yeah, and we got this after we got through the E's, I think.
Yes.
So.
Well after, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful to get back to that one as well. Got a good list of games here, Mackie.
Oh, my butt.
Ooh, then we've got Ankh, Gods of Egypt. And this is one that I'd like to play probably 2-player.
Oh boy.
So of
I'm
the
in for it now.
Ericling trilogy, so it's Blood Rage, Rising Sun, and Ankh. I think this one's said to play best at 2-player out of those 3. So I'm interested in that because I've only played Blood Rage out of the 3 so far. I enjoyed that quite a bit, but I think that one's one that plays a lot better, the higher player counts. So I'm hopeful that this one will be fun. It's an interesting theme. But it does, I think once you get up to higher player counts, then it has a weird merge rule that is pretty divisive, where kind of 2 players, the lowest place, and maybe the second to lowest place or something, merge into 1 player, so then the other one pretty essentially loses. But then I think it kind of hurts that second to last place player or something. So it's kind of a divisive thing. So we'll get to try that hopefully at some point as well. But I'm looking forward to this one.
I don't know.
This was one that Jesse's looking forward to too.
I don't know how I feel about that one. All right. Let's see. Welcome to the Moon is on my list.
It is on my list as well.
There we go. So we like Welcome to, I think Your Perfect Home, the original, and this is a more of a campaign style of that. So I haven't looked at the boards or anything, the cards, nothing for this game. I'm just purely going on the basis that it's associated to Welcome to. So hopefully it's really good. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm hopeful as well. I always like to look for campaign type games, and this one seems like one that you'll be able to get through the games pretty quickly. And I think if I remember right, I didn't look that closely at all, but I think there are multiple different boards, so I think you're using different ones for different parts of it, so that'll be interesting as well.
Yeah, and I like to, his are all really heavy games, and so I like to throw in some lighter games.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to play that one, because I'm like, I think she would probably like that one, so.
I was willing to play it when we brought it down to Florida.
I know.
The timing never worked out.
Yeah, I know. Then, I mean, I guess I kind of did one there, but I've got Gutenberg, which has the Dice Tower Seal of Excellence.
Now, is this about the printing press? The Gutenberg print press?
I believe so. Because you've got the little wooden bits with the different letters on them.
Stop it right now. Are you serious?
It's only got like A-E-I-O-U, I think. So I don't know if there's a reason for that.
The vowels?
Yes. But I don't know. When I saw those bits, I just got very interested.
Let me see the front.
Because it was another
I only
Euro
ever see
game.
the side of some of these boxes. Oh my gosh, there's a dog. All right.
I didn't notice there was a dog.
Add this to the list.
Ooh, she wants it on there now.
I love the history aspect of it and the dog.
It just seemed like an interesting theme, and then kind of those wooden bits drew me in as well. And the fact that I think Tom Vassell liked it quite a bit, and I feel like our tastes on some of the heavier games align a decent amount, so I figured it was worth getting and playing, because it looks. I didn't even notice there was a dog on there. Now that it's definitely at the top.
Did you know that the Gutenberg press was the first printing of the Bible?
I did not.
Yeah, that's why it's famous. That's why I know Gutenberg. You know?
Interesting.
History.
There you go.
And board games collide, like they do in Corinth. JK. This is a roll and write, it's roll and write because there's dice in it. That I got for Christmas.
That doesn't make everything a roll and write, but
sure.
This one is.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
I think.
I hope so. A verb and write. So annoying. But it's a game I got for Christmas, and I looked at the die, and I did an unboxing, plug, if you want to take a look at what's in here. But it just looks like a really good verb and write game, and so I'm a sucker for those. And I love the, I don't know if it's I can't remember where Corinth is. I'm pretty sure it's in Greece. But I love that whole theme of it. This cute little goat on top's really, living for me. But yeah, it's just it looks like a simple roll and write, and I'm actually really excited to play this one. So
Yeah, we'll have to play that one before we do our top 10 verb and write games sometime this year.
ooh,
I think you'll be excited for that list.
I that's like right. That's all the games I like.
Okay.
JK.
I've only got one more over here, so you
Oh,
can probably...
I better keep going
do
then,
another
huh?
one.
Okay. You did 10 already? 9?
No.
Oh.
Well, welcome to
Okay.
was mine.
All right. New York Zoo is another one I got for Christmas.
Uwe Rosenberg.
Yeah, good job, Uwe. And so this is just a cute polyomino zoo game, and we pulled it out. I think I unboxed it. There's a video of that. Plug, if you want to look at that.
It's probably not out yet. But...
Oh, okay. Well, eventually it will be, so like and subscribe.
Subscribe so you can see it.
And so I think it's cute. The animal artwork on the front is adorable. I kept seeing this that I keep associating with like Ark Nova, but it's really not that level at all. So
It's even got a sassy penguin on the side.
I know, and look at that the kangaroo. It's like
They're all sassy.
they're all sassy, and it just makes me think of like the Madagascar movies and stuff. So yeah, it's just really cute. Polyomino. I love polyomino games, and so it should be right up my alley. New York. We love New York.
Yeah.
All right. I'm guessing
How
this is a crossover.
How many more?
2.
Oh, yes.
All right. So this game, Orichalcum,
Yeah, I don't know how to say that exactly.
Orichalcum, I'm not sure.
Something like that.
But I picked this game solely based off of the cover of the box. It looks epic. Not because the guy, but like just like the artwork and like this hero landing, and I don't know if they're supposed to be like Greek or what, but I'm just like, this looks really cool. So, oh, and I see it's by Bruno Catala. We like Bruno.
You didn't know that before?
I didn't know that.
I was like, I wonder if she remembers it's from Bruno.
No, I can't. You always say,
Bruno
oh,
game.
another Bruno game, and I'm always like, which ones are by Bruno?
There's quite a few.
I know.
But yeah, that's the big reason why I'm excited for this one as well. And yeah, it just looked like another interesting one. He tends to make a lot of good, interesting games where I don't know. Some of them feel like a race. I think we have a couple that you haven't played. We have Raptor and I'm forgetting the name of it.
Five Drives.
They're both they were right next to each other. What's next to Raptor up there?
Nagaraja?
Nagaraja. He did both of those that both have those end game trigger conditions. Kind of similar to this one where you're racing, I think it's 5 points to win the game. So
5 points.
I think that's what it was. It's 6 maybe.
That means the points are hard to get.
Yes. Very hard. Very hard to get. But no, I'm looking forward to this one quite a bit. And the artwork is very solid.
Yeah, looks good.
But then
Got this beastie boy on the front.
my last one, which is pretty heavy because it's not unboxed yet, so it's everything in here, is Ultimate Railroads. And I did play Russian Railroads once on Board Game Arena and enjoyed it quite a bit, and I've been wanting to get back to it and just have not. And I think this game's actually on Board Game Arena as well, so
Oh, good, so you can learn it.
I can learn it there, and then I can teach you it, and hope that you love it. But we will find out. I know Zachary likes trains as well.
Two train games?
So he'll be very excited about this.
Yeah, he will.
Because I think this has Russian railroads and then American railroads. It has like all the expansion, Asian railroads.
What is this, like?
German railroads, American
like
railroads.
Like a harder version of Ticket to Ride?
Yes.
Really?
No.
Oh.
It's just another crunchy Euro game, but you're building rails out in various different ways to get points. But I found it really fun.
Nice.
It's got a high level of difficulty, I think is what that means.
Yikes. Yeah, it has a sticker.
It's a lot of fun.
It's like a warning sticker.
Warning sticker. Do not buy this. You're not ready.
Wow.
For the ultimate railroad.
Oh boy.
So I'm very excited.
The bio picture of the designer has a dog in it, so I'm willing to give it a try.
Good.
All right. My last game is just a shelf of shame game for me, and that is Project L. Ooh. It's I don't know, you've learned it, and I think everyone has learned it except me, it feels like, and it's just a polyomino game, pretty simple, and it's kind of like, why haven't I learned it yet? And I just haven't gotten it to the table. So it's on my list because I like polyomino games, and thought it might be a good one. So
yeah. That one will be another easy one to get to the table because that one probably played the most out of all your games. So
nice.
That'll be a quick one
to
learn. But otherwise, yeah, that's
all.
what we're kind of most excited to play. Especially for you, you're really excited about it.
Excited.
So let us know in the comments below which ones we need to play first.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we hope to see you on our other videos. And as always, don't forget to keep on nibbling on our content.